What is it, guys? I hope you're doing great, and welcome to some sort of first FIFA 19 content that we're going to be putting out on the channel. So we're just going to be discussing and looking through the FIFA 19 gameplay and sort of game changes that they're sort of making. So we're going to watch the official reveal trailer together, and then we're just going to dive in and have a look at all the new FIFA 19 stuff, break it down, and what does it mean for us as the players next year. So make sure to smash a like if you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments whether you like the way that FIFA 19 already looks. Let me know if you've read about all the gameplay features. Subscribe if you're new, ding dong the notification bell so you know when all the videos go live. And let's go watch together, for the first time, I haven't seen it yet, the FIFA 19 official reveal trailer. Okay, so this is the first time that I've watched this together, so let's watch it together, see how good it is.
Quando era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão. É preciso determinação e vontade de vencer. Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar.
Graphics look insane.
De te mostrares ao mundo. Tu és campeão.
Champions League. Oh, it's a banging goal. Oh, Neymar's in it too. Okay. Oh, and the overhead kick as well. That looks pretty freaking awesome, not gonna lie. Okay, so from what we've seen so far, graphics have been massively improved. So the actual look of the game, for me, from my point of view, the better the game looks, the more enjoyable it is, in my opinion. Of course, gameplay has to be good as well, which is something to be improved on for FIFA 18, but it's looking absolutely insane so far. The graphics from the rain, so hopefully if there's weather conditions this year, whether that's going to take a factor in anything, whether they put that in Ultimate Team or not. The Champions League mode coming in as well, so does that mean we get customized, like, Champions League and Europa League cards linked in with FIFA 19. The graphics in this look insane, like with the Champions League sort of floating going ahead as well. And obviously then we get a good look at the stadiums and things like that. So yeah, again, the graphics for the stadiums look better. The fans seem like they're getting better as well. Celebrations and things like that. I wanted to see one bit. So by the looks of things as well, Neymar is going to be the cover star alongside Ronaldo. So that is also something to look at as well. So Neymar, could he be higher rated than Neymar because he is the cover star? So the way that you got to think about it, yes, we all know that Messi is a better player than Neymar. Arguably better than Ronaldo, but I'm a Ronaldo fanboy, so I'm going to say Ronaldo. But, so without starting a war in the comments section, are EA, because it's looking to me like Neymar could potentially be the dual cover star with Ronaldo, so it'd be interesting to find out if they put Neymar higher rated than Messi. That definitely want to find that out. But overall, we haven't seen anything from Ultimate Team in the official reveal trailer as of yet. But the trailer itself looks absolutely insane. And then it finishes on that Ronaldo bicycle kick as well. So that looks absolutely incredible. So I'm actually really happy with the first reveal trailer so far. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comment section. Whether you've watched that for the first time with me, or whether whether you've seen it before. But yeah, let's move on to a few of the things that EA have already released about gameplay changes and gameplay improvements and that sort of stuff. And go from there. Okay, so let's have a look now into what's new in the FIFA 19 gameplay. So from what we saw in there too, so we'll start off today with the active touch system. So this new system fundamentally changes the way that you receive and strike the ball. Interesting so far, enabling closer control, improved fluidity in movement, more creativity, and increased player personality. So what I've taken from that there, the better players are going to have like a lot more better touches and sort of creating the chances for themselves a lot better. So say if it is Neymar for this instance compared to Anthony Martial, we both know they're both going to have very, very good touches, but Neymar might just give you that extra bit with that closer control. He might give you that extra bit, the extra basically better touch to try and get you in a better position to score. I mean, that's what I'm sort of getting from it. So first touch gets an overhaul with the new tools such as disguise touch, flick-up volleys, or even skill-specific animations, I should say. So yet again, so the better players are going to have sort of better disguise touches to try and throw your opponent off. I like that as well. so you can stay one touch ahead of your opponent. Dynamic tactics, so the tactical system gives players the tools to set up multiple tactical approaches. Pre-match customization, new options for in-match adjustments. So whether that's going to be in Ultimate Team or not, I'm not sure. Ideally, I'd like for it to be in there. Whether that makes a massive difference to people who just park the bus in foot champs and things like that and just counter-attack the whole game, I'm not sure, but it would be nice to sort of switch up your tactics within an instant without having to pause the game to try and change it up for you. That would be ideal. So I like the look of that so far. I hope it is in Ultimate Team, because then it gives you sort of, yeah, again, it's trying to increase the skill gap, because on age 17 and 18, someone who evidently isn't the better player can either get like a 1-0 win because they park the bus the whole game, because the AI does everything for them. Hopefully now with this sort of dynamic tactics, it kind of changes that a little bit, where you can put the pressure on even more than you can now, so you can basically throw every single person there, so eventually that person's got to crumble because they can't be good enough to keep you out for that amount of time. And of course, in the same situation, if I'm playing someone like, I don't know, like one of the FUTWIZ guys or Tex or someone like that, and I need to be in sort of a defensive playstyle to try and keep him out as much as possible, and I could quickly, like, say, flick up on the controller and say, yes, I need to go into a more compact, deeper formation and defensive tactics, then something like that would probably be good as well, because I know that he could score. Any of the pros could score against you, but it's whether how long you can keep them out for, and if you can grind out a win if you are, say, winning 1-0 or something. But I like the look of the dynamic tactics so far. I think that could be a good feature in the game, to be fair. Let me know your thoughts on the dynamic tactics and the active touch system so far. Yet again, it's probably going to be down to gameplay. So if we have like really slow, delayed gameplay, is the active touch system even going to be something that you're going to notice that much? Because in slow delay gameplay, your touches tend to be really heavy. They tend to, like, it just seems to be awful. So if the gameplay overall with the servers are improved, that's where I think this active touch system will be insane. Because then you'll have players like Kurt and Tex who are like, well, you've got Tex who's good at skill moves, so he'll just be away in an instant. And then Kurt, as he's really good at the LB dribbling. So potentially something like that could bring their games to another level. Like, someone for me, I use dribbling quite a lot. Like, I enjoy using Neymar. People hate when I use Neymar against him because I'm pretty good at dribbling with him. Now, if this sort of active touch system, and I use it to my full advantage, then that could mean, then that could be even better. But we've just got to make sure we've got to rely on good, dedicated, decent servers this year. But moving on, you've got 50-50 battles, so user reactions and player attributes determine the outcome of loose ball duels across the pitch. Okay, so what I'm sort of getting from that so far is that there's not just any weird bounces. The better player will hopefully get the ball most of the time, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting from it. So thanks to increased teammate intelligence and spatial awareness, every challenge matters in the fight. Okay, so yeah. So I'm sort of thinking the better player you have, the more intelligent they'll be, the better the easier it is for them to win the ball, I'm guessing. That's what I'm getting from that. There isn't too much information on that, so I'll be interested to find out a bit more about that when there's more information released at Gamescom. So time finishing, moving on to that there. Get another level of control over every shot with the time finishing system, which puts users in charge of how accurate they connect with the ball. Okay, interesting. Trigger a time finish by double tapping the shoot button. Okay, so a time finish by double tapping the shoot button. Of course, at the moment, double tapping shoot is low driven. So unless they're changing the button to do a low driven shot, I'm not too sure. But so they're evidently changing it to a time finish now. The precision and timing of the second button tap determines the result of the contact. Perfectly timed strikes increase shots accuracy and power, while poorly timed contact makes shot more likely to miss the mark. Okay, so I like what that is so far. So the people who are better in terms of skill in making sure they time the shot perfectly are going to score more. So yeah, again, is that trying to increase the skill gap for me? Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea, to be honest with you. And poorly timed, yeah, because when someone's just trying to rush things, they shouldn't just like a low driven shot from outside the box shouldn't be able to go in. People who are better at doing precision strikes, yeah, that could be a good feature. Yeah, again, it's probably going to be based on gameplay whether that works or not, but here's hoping it works. Whether it's a hit from outside the box, a precision header, or a deft touch, timing finishing, and a higher control of finishing. Cool. So what that is, so genuinely, I love the sound of that so far. I'd love to get my hands on it and try it out, see what it's like. But it sounds to me that they're trying to increase the skill gap. So if you're not that great at finishing on the game, then time finishing, you're going to struggle at to start off with. Of course, everyone has room to practice and get better at it, but this is going to sort of define the better players. Hopefully, I hope this is a massive feature that defines someone from being like a good player to the top level player. So say if you know, you've got your boy Henry, who plays the game pretty much every weekend, hits gold 1, but then plays against someone like Gorilla, who's one of the most clinical players on the game. You'd expect that time finishing, almost 9 times out of 10, Gorilla's going to bury that chance, but say Henry over here, who gets like gold 2, gold 1, he'll finish like 3 or 4 he'll finish like 5 or 6 out of the 10, if that makes sense. So hopefully the skill gap wise, they don't make it too easy with the time finishing. It actually takes some timing and skill to do it. And then of course it goes on to say about the real player motion technology. So same with like free kicks and penalties and that sort of stuff, I imagine, and the way that they run, where Sterling runs like a penguin and that sort of stuff. I don't know, but that's all the details that have been released by EA so far. Honestly, from the looks of things at the minute, this is insane. I really like the way that they've done this so far. I'd like to know some more details about Ultimate Team, if they're going to do anything with the draft, divisions, stuff like that, whether we're going to play 40 games, how long it's over the weekend, or if it's extended to a Monday. So if you guys have enjoyed this first FIFA 19 video, any other news that comes up for the game, I will be putting it on the channel to make sure that I know about it, make sure you guys know about it. So make sure to subscribe if you're new and ding dong that notification bell. But I'm feeling really positive about FIFA 19 so far. FIFA 18 overall, I'm going to be honest and say it's been a great game. The gameplay itself hasn't been fantastic all year. There hasn't been a lot of consistency with it, but you know what, that's where we've got to look forward and hope that FIFA 19 has that little bit of improvement, because in-game content from EA, credit where it's due, it has been pretty good this year. There's certain things where we sort of waited quite a while for it, but it's one of those, everything can be changed for the better. So until the next FIFA 19 information video, guys, where hopefully we've got some more visual footage as well. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.